What's up, guys? Shane's back again. So this time I want to talk about some guns. My gun. This is my Canik. It's a Canik Yanik. Sorry, some people like to go that route. Yanik TP9SA single action. If you know anything about guns or you know anything about this, it got a lot of bad press because a lot of people don't like the decocker on single action. I'm not here to talk about that. I don't really care. I've never hit that thing when I didn't intend to hit it, and whatever. Not even going to talk about that. What I am going to talk about today is, and here's a little check, show you that the gun's not loaded. There's no magazine in it. You can see all the way through it. I don't know if you can see down the barrel, but there is no bullet in there. And as you can see, my magazine with my chambered round are both sitting here on the table, so I know this thing is not loaded. So I'm going to do that, and I'm going to use my awesome decocker to go ahead and kill my trigger, because I don't need it live for this demonstration. And yes, I did just do a little trigger pull. I don't know, because I'm whatever. Moving on. So let's talk about this guy. This is my barrel, and it's an aftermarket barrel. I got it from Prepper Guns, I'd say with hesitation. I will find it and throw a link down at the bottom. But it's a 1/2 by 28 thread on there. I like it a lot. I was just going to talk about it for a moment because I never found any reviews when I was buying it about it. So I will say it's a little bit longer. As you can see, I think it's about 1/2 inch longer than your average barrel. It does have the threads on it. Pretty solid barrel. I've probably put about 2,000 rounds plus down range with this barrel. And I did notice as soon as I put this in, it might be my imagination, it might be placebo effect, it might actually be that this barrel is just a little bit longer than my normal one. But I did find instantly my groupings were a little bit better. I'm not going to say it like made my groupings amazing, but I do feel like it did make it a little bit more accurate, and I'm guessing probably because I do have just a tiny bit more barrel length here. So, great barrel. So let's talk about something I don't like. So this is the thread protector, and this does come loose when I'm shooting, so I do use a blue lock Loctite on there. And I've done it, plenty of times, so I actually don't apply it anymore. I can hand tighten it, and it kind of stays in place. So the issue I have with having to do that, and we're going to move over to my stand here. Sorry, I'm using my cell phone for all this. Is, let's disassemble this. It's decocked. We're going to pull that little guy off. We're going to pull out our guide rod assembly. And we're going to, sorry, you can't see that. We're going to pull out a barrel, right? No, we are not, because that thing's there. So I'm going to do this so I can kind of, there we go. So we have to pull your thread protector off. Don't run away from me. We're going to move this guy a little bit further down. Pull your thread protector off, and then you can actually pull your barrel out. So this is my carry gun. I'm a big guy, and carrying a full-size pistol doesn't bother me. And it actually doesn't really print all that bad with my holster. I have a Cloak Tuck 3.0 set to drop way down there. And so I carry this, so I clean this every single time I shoot. I like to make sure it's clean, and if you can see the shine, it is well oiled and is ready to go, because I want to make sure if I ever need it, it's not going to give me any problems. So clean this every time I shoot. That does become a little bit of pain having to remove this every single time. And if I did happen to Loctite it, then it's a little bit harder to remove each time. Nothing totally horrible, just a little bit inconvenient. Let's see if I can get some zoom in here. Can I get some focus? There we go. So you can see Prepper Gun Shop. And let's switch it over this side. 1/2 inch by 28 SA. So I do have an attachment for this, a muzzle brake. I do not have a silence suppressor for it. It's just not something I've been too interested in getting at this moment, but I just like the fact that I know I am ready for one if I do need it. We're going to drop that in there and kind of put my gun back together real quick. So, but yeah, overall I'd say this barrel is awesome. They have a separate one for the SA and the SF, I believe. So make sure if you do order it that you get the proper one for your firearm. Do that. Make sure that's good. And hey, look. Now I don't have to worry about it. So I like it. I like the way it looks, and I am a little bit. I do like my gun to look a little aesthetic. You notice I did do the grip, and I have done some painting on there. In my defense on that, though, I did have surgery recently, and I was laid up in bed, so it was arts and crafts time for everything around my house. So lots of stuff got painted or whatnot, and not just that. It goes on and on because, you know, what else are you going to do when you got to spend 2 weeks in bed? Moving on, though, that's all I got for today. Hope you enjoyed the review. If you're looking to get the barrel, I highly recommend it, and have a great day.